Hi everyone, Chris from Elite Martial Arts here. So today I'll be taking the green and blue belts and the purple and white belts. This lesson is for the green and blues only though. So you just had a full week off. Hope everyone's okay. Hope you're enjoying the sunshine. It's been lovely out there and that you're all being safe. So what we're going to do today is going to go into warm-up. We're going to do some stretches and a couple of our basics that we learned as white belts, yellow belts, orange belts. They are the most important thing. And then we're going to go on to our elbows. I'm going to teach you about different types of elbows that you can use. Yeah, and it's really good for knowing when you're a green belt and a blue belt for when you're doing your actual grading tests and you have to do your sparring, your kumite. You're tired, your arms don't want to punch out anymore. Well, you can get in nice and close and bring those elbows in, and it works really well, and you don't have to use a lot of energy compared to throwing those punches over and over again. Okay, so it is hot and warm and sticky and sweaty. It's disgusting out there, so make sure that you have got plenty of space. There's no one around you that you're going to bump into, that you've got nothing on the floor that you can slip on when you get sweaty. And just try your very best. Okay, so feet together about. Okay, and with me. Just going to do some small jumps to start. And then follow my legs. Backwards and forwards. And crisscrossing. Small jumps again. And star jumps. Fantastic. Small jumps again. Excellent, well done. Okay, so just from here, I want you to move your knees, keep your tippy toes, in fact I'll move back again. Keep your tippy toes on the floor, lifting your heels. Yeah. Shape them in and out. Okay, heads all the way up. And all the way down. To one side. And the other side. To centre, one ear to one shoulder. Back and the other. To centre. Circles one way. And the other way. Excellent. Okay, last one with your head. I want you to try and push your chin as far forward as you can. And relax. And again. And relax. There you go. Okay, shoulders forward. And back. Elbows forward. So everyone from Elite Martial Arts is hoping that you're enjoying these videos and that you're joining in. The beautiful part about these videos and back is that once you've done the lesson, if you're not sure about something, you can go back and watch it again. And again and again. And if you're still not sure, arms forward, then you just get in touch with us. Whereas in the lesson, you see it, you practice it, you go home, and you forget it by the next week and back. And what we're doing here is nothing we don't do in the class. And across. It's just that we're only doing the bare minimum at the moment, just to keep you going, because we can't do any one steps on thin air or throws, can we? So bring one arm across and in. So once we get back to the dojo, we'll run through everything we've been doing in these classes and then get back to how you were training before. Swap. And relax. One arm behind and push down. Change. Relax. Okay, so just going to bring our arms up and down. Okay, hands, shake, side to side, up and down, side to side, up and down, circles one way, and the other way. Number 8. And the other way. Excellent, everyone, great effort. Up and down, and side to side. Okay, so it is sweaty and hot, like I said, so if you want to, and you haven't already, take your gi off, put a t-shirt on instead. It'll be much more comfortable for you. Yeah. One hand, just going to push down on the hand. Relax and pull back on the fingers. And relax, shake. That's it, swap hands, pull down. And pull back. And relax. Shake, 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 shake. Right then. From here, hands on our hips and push forwards. To centre and back. Centre, forwards. And back. To centre one side. Stretch. Hold. And just go a little bit further. Back up. Hands down. Other side. Over. Stretch. Hold on. And just go that little bit extra. To the middle. Well done. Circles with your hips. And the other way. Okay, so 2 exercises that we haven't done in a long time. I started doing these again with the final grade, sorry. And 2 really nice balancing ones. So, you can have a wall. This could be a wall if you want to. It could be the top of a chair. It could be a brother, a sister, auntie, uncle, mum, dad, whoever. Okay, whoever you live with. Or, if you feel like you can do this without, then you can just do it with nothing. Okay? And the first exercise is nice and simple. I'm going to go onto one leg. I'm going to hold my knee. Ooh, ooh, wobbly, wobbly. I'm just going to pull up. I count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down. And when I do that, I should feel a bit of a pull on my bottom and the top of my leg. Yeah? It's also working my balance, so I'm not wobbly, wobbly, wobbly like that. Okay, so now we swap legs. Up. Take hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop again. So we want to do this 3 times on each side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that way we're going to help with the stretching, but also we're getting our balance a little better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because we always work out, oh, sweating right here, we always work out, back up, all of our moves, and we do lots of stretches. Oh, can't quite get on. We do lots of stretches and fun games in class, but we don't really work on our balance all that much. And change. And back up. So that's something that we do need to work on. And it's not just you, the instructors don't do as much as we should do either. And relax. Okay, so that's the first one. Second one, a little bit trickier. So if you do have something to lean on for the first one, just hold on. And all we're going to do, catch our foot in our hand, bring our knees together, try and get that foot to our bum, and then push our hips forward a little bit. And I've got to keep my knees together, and we hold this one for 10 as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then we'd swap sides, catch that foot, make sure that we're holding it in our hand, knees to knees, and push those hips forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And same again, we're going to do this one 3 times. So if you feel comfortable doing it against the wall, chair, person, whatever, do that. If you think you could take that step up, and then get your little shuffle in, knees together, foot touching your bum, push your hips forward, and use your other arm to balance yourself. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, same again on the other side. So this is number 2 on our second leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's change. Straight in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Shake those legs off. That's some really good stretching there. So if you need a drink, pause the video, go for a drink. You don't have to wait for me to tell you. Okay? You're in your own house. Do what you need to do. Pause it. You can always come back. So legs shoulder width apart. A little bit wider though first. Okay? Hands on your hips. Just push forward a little bit. And backwards. And forwards. And backwards. Okay, from here, just want you to touch the floor with your fingers. And back up. I'm going to move back a little bit so you can see. And then fingers, touch the floor. Back up, easy peasy. Let's go for palms. That's fine too. Let's see if we can get elbows down. Oh, not quite, so I'm going to just let those feet slide out a little wider. There we go, elbows down. And back up. Keep your hands on the floor and go onto your heels now. So your toes are facing up. And just want you to wiggle your heels out a little bit wider, a little bit wider. Just feel a good stretch in your groins. And then slowly bring your feet back together. Shake them. So legs are now shoulder width apart. Hands on our thighs and just touch our knees. back up, turn those hands into spiders. We're going to crawl to our knees and then straight down to our ankles. Back up, spiders again. Knees, ankles, toes. And if you can, stand on your fingers. Back up. Last one. Spiders, crawl knees, ankles, toes, floor. Brilliant. Shake those legs. And feet together. Right, then last one now. Hands. Turn to spiders again, down to our knees. Make sure your heels and your knees are touching for this one. Let's go down to our ankles. And back up. Shake your legs a little bit. Okay, knees, ankles, toes. Back up. Shake those legs. So you're probably feeling a little bit stiff. Everyone's feeling a little bit stiff with us not doing as much exercise. Yeah, we're not as active. So just take your time. If it starts to hurt, stop straight away. Hands onto your thighs, knees, crawl straight down to your ankles, to your toes, to the floor. And back up. Shake your legs. Okay, what I want you all to do now is I want you to go for a very quick drink. So pause the video, go for a drink, come back, and then we can start again, okay? Okay then, so what we're going to do straight away, we're going to go into Kibadachi. We have our 8 basic blocks to do. We have our punches, so both fists, and we have our hooks and uppercuts, okay? Because you're all blue belts and green belts, so you should know those moves. So from here, fists on our belt. Everyone ready? With me. 1, rising block. 2, rising block. 3, big muscles inside body block. 4, big muscles inside body block. 5, remember when I taught you how to kiss those muscles out. 6, kiss that muscle and out. 7, bumblebee. 8, bumblebee. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? Practice that a couple of times, so I'll practice it with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. And like I said at the beginning, if you want to pause and rewind and practice something again, please do. Yeah? So, 8 basic blocks to my count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent, well done. Right, one thing I want to say, and I only say this because I've seen it off the senior grades. You see a lot of black belts, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? Forget all of that fancy stuff. That comes with time and experience. What I want to see off every single pupil is good basic technique. So big rising block, strong body block, strong outside body, and again, and then a big downward block, big, okay? It's those big basic techniques that are going to get you those points on your gradings, yeah? So make sure you always show us them. And when you get to your black belt, that's a different matter. So one more time with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent, well done. Okay, keeping Kibadachi. Just going to do our basic punch. So, with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, well done everyone. Just remember, we want to make sure that our punches are coming straight in front of our face. I don't want to be punching down here, and I don't want to be punching up there. I want to be punching in line with my nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? Every punch comes back to my belt. And as you can see, my hand rotates as I punch. So I don't want to be punching with my thumbs facing up. I don't want to be punching with my palms facing up. I want to be punching palms down, first 2 knuckles. Okay? So with me, get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Going to do it 2 more times. At a lower grade and higher grades as well. What we like to do is we like to hear a big ki after each final strike. And it helps scare that bad guy, that opponent, yeah? So on the 10th punch, your last punch, I want a loud ki. Remember, ki's aren't ki. Yeah? They are loud, fast, and sharp, okay? So a good ki would be ki! Like that. You want to scare the bad guy with that final punch and get all that power out, yeah? So, we're going to do 2 more sets of punches, and at the end of each set of punch, on number 10, I want you to shout a loud ki. Okay? So, with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ki! Loud ki! Ki! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ki! Brilliant. Go and get yourself a drink. Come back. Okay then, so blocks and punches done. Yeah. Every session that I teach you, I will always do those blocks and those punches as well. Okay. Keep it actually. Again, I'm going to go for hooks and uppercuts now. So uppercuts first. From there. Okay. Not teaching you this one. If I need to teach it, then I will do it next week. But I think Renshi's had the whites, yellows, orange, greens and blues. So I think he's done them. But if not, message me and I'll spend a lesson doing that. Yeah? So we're just going to practice them. I'm going to start with this hand because it's a mirror. Yeah? So, with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. Hooks. Okay. Remember hooks, we don't want to come all the way around. We're not haymakering. Bang. Go into the side. So with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great stuff, everyone. Again, it's hot, it's sweaty work. If you want to go for a drink, go and get yourself a drink. Yeah? I'm just going to move this back out of the way. So, well, elbows, MPs, yeah? When we strike with an elbow, there's a couple of things you need to know, and I know you've been taught them already, but this part here isn't our elbow. This part here isn't our elbow, and this part here, guess what, it's not our elbow. That little pointy bit there, that's our elbow, so that's what we want to be hitting with, we want to be striking, yeah? Now the thing about your elbow is that it's halfway down your arm. So if I had a bad guy stood here and I punched, I would hit him or her. But if I elbow, remember they're stood here where my finger is, but my elbow's here, I've missed them. So when I use an elbow, I have to be closer to the bad guy. And if I'm closer to the bad guy, it means that I have more chance of getting hurt myself. So a really important part when you're using your elbows is making sure that you're protecting yourself. You've got your fists up, yeah? You're in a good stance. Because hands down here, slouched forward like that, it's not very good for protecting or elbowing, yeah? So good strong stance, fists up, yeah? And I can bring that elbow across nice and fast. This hand's going to keep protecting my face. I can slide forward, yeah? I can go to the side. I can go that side. I can go backwards. I can go forwards and down. These are all strikes that we can use with our elbow. But the two that we've taught you will be our first one, our round elbow. And our second one, our rising elbow. And they are the two most important ones for your coloured belts. Yeah? So very quickly, we're going to go one leg in front, fists up. And we're going to do our front elbow to the count. Okay? After each one of these, I'm going to say pause. And I want you to do it another 10 times on your own. Okay? So from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Swap legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Pause. Come back. Fantastic. Okay, so next one, rising elbow. Coming forward, elbows up. Now what I want you to pay attention to, and a lot of younger belts and lower grades and younger students do this because it just feels comfortable. But when you do this strike, you put your hand by your head, but your elbow goes out. Well, the bad guy, our opponent's in front of us. So I want you to bring your arm up and glue your forearm to the side of your head so that your elbow's not out. Okay? So, with me, we'll do 10 on each side, then we'll pause and you can practice another 10. 1. See how it's glued? And back. 2. Straight back. 3. So I'm stepping as I'm rising. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Excellent. Let's swap legs. Coming forward, rising. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Excellent. Okay, before we pause, just remember, fists. If you're keeping your hands in fists as you're doing this, be careful that you don't get sloppy and tired. And as you're raising your arm, you don't punch yourself in the face. Yeah, you don't want black eyes or to knock yourself over. So make sure if you're doing it, the fist is passing the side of your head, or you've got an open hand. Yeah, just be careful. So pause there. Okay, great effort. So we've done our warm-up stretches, our basic 8 blocks, our punches, hooks and uppercuts, and we've gone over the first 2 elbows we learned. Right. So there's a couple more elbows that we can ideally learn at this grade. It's not some of the elbows are for higher grades, so you've got a jumping elbow, that's for a higher grade, and a downward elbow ideally is for the lower grades as well, for the higher grades as well. But what I do want to teach you is our reverse elbows. Okay, they can be used for coming back to the side and coming down, just like that. There is another downward elbow where we step through and bringing it over and down. But that's the higher grade one. So, we're going to go into Kibadachi. Fists onto our belt. And it's up to you which arm you want to start with, but whichever arm you do, you can't just throw it out there, because you are not chickens. Yeah? You do not go like that all day long. We have arms, not wings. So what we've got to do is got to bring our arm across our belly and then stick it out. Yeah? If we just lift our arm up there, it's not going to hurt them. If anything, it's going to give them a chance to put an arm lock on you and twist you until you've lost the fight. Yeah? So arm comes across and then out. Same with the other side. Arm comes across and then out. The way I like to teach this move is with whichever hand, you go to the opposite side of your belt. Okay? I want you to pretend you're a samurai and you have a sword. Okay? So you're reaching across for that sword and you're pulling it out. My elbow goes to where I want it to go. Yeah? Same with this arm. I'm a samurai, I'm going for my sword on the other side of my belt, and I pull out. Look at that. That's going straight onto someone's chin. Bang! And knock them over. Yeah? You can go any height. It's up to you, but for this one, I want it above our shoulders. Like we're getting someone in the chin. Okay? So with me, we're just going to do one arm first. We'll go slowly. 1. And down. 2. 3. 4. You've got the idea now. Last part of this is you've got to look where you're striking. So I've been looking at you for these. Now we need to turn our head as we strike to make sure that we're hitting, like when we do a spinning back kick or spinning back fist. So 5, across, look, elbow and back. 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Great effort. Other arm. So I'm going to keep looking forward for the first 4. 1, reach across and up, back down. 2, 3, 4, sword and out. So now 5, you're going to be looking as you strike. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Great effort, well done everyone, honestly. So practice that one 10 more times on each side. Yeah? So 10 and 10. Get yourself a drink as well, don't forget to keep drinking. And right, we've got our other elbows to do now. So we will do our coming down. Yeah? And downwards elbows. You can use these on elbows that are turned around to boom, damage that. You can use it on someone's shoulder, coming down onto the side of someone's head. You can deaden someone's leg with it. Whatever part of the body it hits, it will hurt them. And it will hopefully stop them being able to fight. So you've won the battle. Yeah? Brilliant. So from here, whichever arm you want to start with, our hand is going to come up so that it's in a straight line, and then down and back. Arm comes up and down. Yeah? 1, 2. That's the idea. If you wanted more power on it, you could jump with it from there up and down, or you could just drop your knees as you're doing it. So up, down. Yeah? Don't worry about those 2 versions, you can learn them later on. So, 10 with me. Let me just sort out my gear, make me look a little less messy. So, with me, whichever arm you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fantastic. Pause. 10 more on each side. Drink, come back. Okay, so last one we're going to do today is our reverse elbow, going backwards. So this one's a little bit more difficult because, like spinning back kick, you've got to look over the shoulder, but sometimes you might not be able to. Someone might have you in a bear hug where they've got their arms wrapped around you and you're trapped, and all you can do is sort of push an elbow back. Yeah, so there. I can't look because he's squeezing my head forward. So we're going to practice with turning our head while we do it, but you can do this without. Okay? And if I go from the side, our fists are here. All I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my hand forward and then push my elbow straight back as fast as I can. Yeah? So my hand comes forward and then back. Forwards and back. And once you're happy with that, as you do it, you can twist your body a little bit so the elbow goes even further. So whoever's stood behind me, grabbing me, gets the full load of my elbow in their ribs, and hopefully I can win the fight from there. Okay? So from here, whichever hand you choose, we'll go nice and slow. 1, hand forward and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, other arm. So from here, hand goes forward, pushes back. Okay, and like I said, we'll be doing this with a look over your shoulder. I'm doing it just so that you can see my body position. When you do look over your shoulder, it's the same. You look as you're pushing hand out and then elbow back. Okay, look as you're pushing out and then elbow back. But I'm going to keep looking forwards. So with me, 1, arm out and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. So practice that 10 more times on each side. Again, looking over the shoulder. That one seems and feels really strange, like it's not really strong enough to do any damage, to hurt anyone, to wind anyone. But sometimes it's not power you need, it's just a bit of a surprise to scare them. So that's what that elbow strike there is really good for. Okay? So, we've gone over, well, we've done our warm-up, we've done our stretches, we have gone over the blocks, punches, hooks, uppercuts, and you've learned variations of those elbows. We won't test you on them formally, but if we do see them being used in a grading, you'll get an extra point because it's shown that you've learnt something extra, some more knowledge. Yeah? But brilliant. Thank you very much for today's lesson. I hope you've enjoyed. Take care and I'll see you next week. Feet together and bow. Well done everyone. Fantastic.